the tendency of taking its own course. You can strategize as much as you want. All those, war rooms and back rooms, and, you chart all the tweets and everything happens. 50 people get high BP. Young kids don't go home because they're analyzing social media. But eventually, things have a tendency of taking its own course, because you can't really steer a nation's conscience. It's absolutely impossible to think that, you will be able to manipulate a nation's conscience. If you think like that, then I think you are thinking totally wrong. So the conscience will take shape. There would be some motivated, really motivated conversations. That is something you can maybe guard against, because whenever there's a crisis hits, there are opportunists.
Absolutely.
They try to come out of woodworks and try and see that if they can maximize, misfortune or something. That part you can control. That part you can anticipate and say that,
counter that.
And counter that. But a nation's conscience is something which is extremely difficult. What you can come to is, people make this mistake. There's a difference between consciousness and conscience, right? Consciousness, you put as much information as you want. People will get to know. But how the conscience will be built will be totally dependent on the turn of events, the mood of the nation at that point in time. If the nation is doing very well, a lot of things are forgotten.